Portillo ranchers are making plans to protect their livestock and keep them safe as these severely cold temperatures move in. News 5's Ashley Portillo visited with one rancher in Yoder.
Yeah, it's a small town about an hour east of Colorado Springs. She has more about how they're preparing and have already been preparing and planning for this Arctic blast.
I spoke to the rancher who owns all of this land out here, and she tells me she's been getting ready for this cold weather event for the past week or so. And one of the main things they'll be doing differently in the days moving forward is increasing that food intake for all of these cattle out here so they have more calories in their system. Land and livestock are a rancher's living.
That's our paycheck. So we have to take care of that because that takes care of the cows.
Jean Meinzer owns acres of land in Yoder, which is home to about 150 of her cattle.
Well, animals, particularly cattle, they're much like humans. We try to increase the caloric intake in the winter.
Her cattle will be outside during these cold temperatures, and this week she's doubling the cattle's food intake for at least 3 days.
Typically one round bale that weighs 1,400 pounds, they'll get 2 of those plus probably some range cubes. So we're just really building up that carbs, the fibers.
Livestock need to eat enough calories to heat themselves and stay warm. And sometimes they may not have much protection from the elements.
We don't put them in barns. We do have windbreaks that we build, and they'll get on the south side of the windbreak. We try to feed them down in a valley, not up on a hill, so they just get the protection of the landscape.
Meinzer says cold weather like this isn't devastating to the ranch, but it is costly.
Expensive because we buy all of our hay, we don't farm.
She also mentioned the good news is that they're not calving this time of year.
So we don't have baby calves on the ground, so that's a blessing we don't have to worry about.
They're also not predicting much snow, which is also good news for the livestock.
With not much snow projected in this and just the cold temperatures, they'll figure out pretty much on their own. That's just the instinct in them. Other than that, it's keep ourselves warm.
And water is just as important as food. Every morning, ranchers come out here to the stock tank and use an axe to break the ice to make sure those animals have enough water throughout the day. Reporting in eastern El Paso County, I'm Ashley Portillo, News 5.